Get this in a good spot. Oh, hey, Rebecca. Looks like you're the first one in. I am just getting started here, setting up. Got a piece of wood. Got this on the base. Got a big carpenter bee hole in it. Ray, what's going on, sir? Well, we got some folks starting to trickle in. I haven't been live in so long. I kind of figured no one was going to show up tonight. There we go. Johnny, what's going on? There we go. I think we got this. Let's see how it's gonna. It's gonna wobble a bit. Position you guys a little bit better here, so y'all can see. Hey, BK. How's that view for you guys? This is going to be a little rough at first till we get it balanced. You can probably see the lathe is bouncing a little bit. We're only turning about 700 RPM right now. Ooh, it's going to be real rough. Thanks, Rebecca. We can get a little bit more out of this. He is not happy. Oh, that's because I'm coming. You say that? We were about to chuck that right off the lathe. That would not have been good. Oh boy. Let's get this back. See if we can't get this tightened back up. There we go. With that, I'm going to quickly establish a tenon just in case that comes loose. Don't want to lose this. And tool for the job, but I'm kind of not spinning fast enough to really be able to use this. I'll give it a go anyway. Like I've said before, I do have the dovetail jaws. Who else is in? Hey, Mike. Michael Wilson's in. What's going on, sir? I do have the dovetail jaws, so... Go ahead and get that established. There. Now if it comes loose again, you guys couldn't really see any of that, could you? There we go. If it does come loose again, we should be able to get it into the chuck. Back to the 5/8 bowl gouge. Try to get some speed on this thing. Start making a bowl. Kevin, what's up? Any turners in here ever worked with leopard wood or tiger wood? Yes. I remember it was splintery. Let's see if we come right about here. There you go. Now you guys can see better. Get us a little foot established. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Auntie Jan, how's it going? Welcome in. Let's see here. Anybody I missed? Kevin Dureka. Wow, it has been a while. Let's start doing some of this here. And as a Michael Wilson. It is a moderator. I know BK, you do not want to be a moderator, so I will not do that to you. Hey, there's Big Max. What's going on, sir? How was your trip to Fort Wayne? Sorry, Rebecca, I missed you. And there you go. And I gotta get Big Dog back in there. There we go. I'm actually starting with the easier piece tonight. If we get through it, kind of what that one's looking like, this is going to be the next one. And this one is beyond sketchy. He's already starting to crack in a couple spots. You can see one right there. So that one may blow up on me, but we'll see how it goes. Hey Donnie, how you doing, sir? You still wearing that Bobby Boucher jersey, Donnie? Little bounce. Biting me. Biting me a lot. Yeah, it's because we're still out of round up here. Oh, I'm starting to get into the bark area. That's why he's getting all angry at me. Nope, too fast. Go. Next week on the Lands Live is one of the YouTube's bigger wood turner people. Something to check out for sure. Who's going to be on? I mean, when you're talking big YouTuber, big wood turning YouTuber, it's generally what, Sprag or the Papa. Colin Way, guys like that. Richard Raffin and Thomas Love. Alright, that's going to be kind of rough. It's looking pretty good. And he hasn't, we're getting into some real punky stuff here too. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's going to come through on the video. That's going to be real soft, so we're going to end up having to take that off of there. Jim Sprague? Nice. All right, we're going to take some of this guy down here. A little bit smaller. Okay. Don't have a measurement anymore. That's not cool. What we can do, let's go ahead and guesstimate a little more. Like I said, my chucks do have the... What's up, Alex? My chucks do have the dovetail jaws. that is for. Hopefully I didn't make that too small, or we're going to look kind of silly. Last time my youngest went and took his niece to a Muppet show, belted on his chest. Okay. Gonna watch her on the bedroom TV. I watch most YouTube videos on a TV nowadays. That works pretty good. A little more open than that. A little less open than that. Oh, he's going in there. There we go. So for those of you who don't know, I typically start with the wormwood screw on these type of blanks. Some people use the face plates. There's a lot of different ways to do it. It's just what I like to do. And where you're going to see about probably taking all this off. We got a bug hole right there. Like I said, that's from a carpenter bee, so this is going to have a hole through it. But we're just playing around. This chunk of wood did come from base. Found this in a pile that the golf course had made. So when a tree comes down, they just drag it off to a big pile. I found it and just started grabbing some pieces. This one, I think I got this over summer though, so it is quite dry now. Now we can get some speed. See how we did there. Yeah, we'll leave some of the bark on. Hey Dan, how's it going? Welcome in. Let's see, this will probably be a good starting viewpoint for you guys. Let's keep you kind of leveled up there. Hey Mike, what's going on? Welcome in. Hey Josh, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Now kind of what I'm thinking for this is we're going to leave kind of a fatter rim if we can. Might have to go further back though to do that. I was thinking leave a fatter rim, carve a channel in it, and do a little epoxy pour in there. That's what I'm going to go for. Far enough yet. I gotta get down to there. This might be a better view for you guys. There we go. Far enough. Gotta do it a little further. Touch more. There we go. What am I missing here? Josh is spraying some lacquer. There we go. I mean, I was taking some monstrous shavings there. Okay, let's get you guys over this way. There we go. Should give you a pretty good view. You guys can probably hear that. I'm getting a little greedy. Just finished a big old burl. Hard as nails, 8.5 wide, 4.5 deep. Nice. This is the Laguna 1216. Oh, yeah, if you guys are enjoying this, hit the like button. If you guys are enjoying this, consider subscribing. I haven't been out doing lives lately. I do kind of miss them. And watching Bailey Woodworks, he was doing a bunch of lives lately, and kind of made me a little nostalgic for it. So I figure I'm going to go out here and do a live. Alright, I need to get this out of the way. A sec, just to move this over here. And get this over there. Okay, you guys got a decent view. Can I set this up, make it a little better for you? Into my cords. This could be interesting. Remember not to go deeper than the bowl is tall. I think we're doing all right still. We're getting there, though. Using our super scientific measurement tool. Ooh, okay. We might need to use a more scientific measurement tool. All right, that is right about 1.5 inches. And we can go about 1 7/8 inches. So we are about as far down as we're going to go depth-wise. Turn this corner. Cannot with that tool. Jump over here to our 3/8. He should be able to turn that corner. All right. Base-wise, it's feeling pretty good. Thickness, like I said, we're going to leave it a little thick. We're going to put a little channel in there. Square this guy off. Should do nice. Yep. Okay. what we got for a depth. Now we're breaking out the scientific stuff. 3/32 of an inch. Josh, is that good enough to pour epoxy in, or should I go a little deeper? Yep, that's the plan. I got a couple different color options. So I got the Amaterasu Silver, which looks like that. Pacific Blue and a pink. I think a blue might look good in there. But anyways, 3/32 of an inch deep. Is that enough, or should I go a little deeper? In case you guys don't know Last Breath, he is an amazing turner, especially with resins. He's the guy I always go to when I got questions about it. He's probably getting a little annoyed at me constantly asking him. Thanks, Donnie. Yeah, I think the blue is definitely the go-to for this one. I think it'll match up. I don't know what this wood is. Like I said, it's just a mystery wood off base. But deep enough if only doing resin, but must go deeper if you want to add other stuff with it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do the resin. Don't think I'm ready to start adding flowers or any of the other stuff you see the more experienced folks doing. Although I'm not going to lie, my first inlay will probably be an X-Wing and a TIE Fighter. I am a bit of a nerd. I admit it. All right, I got to move you guys up a touch. That is way high. Move this around this way. There we go. Ooh. That's feeling pretty good. As I've said before, I don't sand on my lives because I think sanding's boring. We will go ahead and do a little burnishing though. That hole that carpenter bee left us is what's making all that racket. Alright. There's the first one. So that is not the prettiest piece of wood. But that's all good. Let's zoom out a touch. There we go. Hey, now we can fit the whole thing in there. Like I said, we'll be able to put that Pacific Blue epoxy in there, add a nice little splash of color. I'll get it sanded up, and then I might do a short of pouring the epoxy in there and get that posted up. All right. This one could get shaky. So this one has that, you can see the crack right there. Excuse me. And another crack right here. Hopefully we'll be able to turn that away and it's not going to blow up on me. But we shall see. Oh, didn't expect that. What is going on here? There we go. All right, get you guys in a good position here. Oh, did Pat come in? Small wood lot, you in here? Yeah, there he is. Welcome in, Pat. All right, this one is also fairly out of balance. This one's going to be even more sketchy than I thought. All right. When you turn it up, you get the heck out the way. That way, if it's going to fly off, it doesn't hit you in the face. Let's see if my 5/8 has got any edge left. Yeah, a little bit. Two dudes, what's going on? Might need to clean that first. That'll turn off in just a second. There we go. So I had to break out the full face shield. Too many pieces of that were flying off, and hitting me, so there we go. Take a quick peek, see how we're doing here. Oh, we haven't even started getting into that yet. There's those cracks. Ooh. All right, well, continue on. Might be able to get a little more speed now. There we go. And come loose. DK is trying to fly under the radar. Doing it on and off all summer. Could fall asleep to the sound of the lathe. I could too. Not so much the chainsaw, but definitely the lathe. Peek at it. I think we achieved round. Yeah, the pith's right there, so that's where you guys can't see that. Slide you over. So you see the pith is right there. Got some cracks coming off of it. And then I don't know how I'm going to get a 10 in a recess on that. This bowl may become fairly shallow fairly quickly. But we'll see what we can do. Alright, I think I'm done with stuff falling off of it, so we're going to put the face shield back up. Let's get the safety glasses back on. of an edge left now. Switch them out. Little Doug Thompson. Todd can make some ASMR. Oh, is that where they whisper, or just no talking, or what is that? That's some nice shavings coming off of there. All right, let's see how this base is looking. I'm gonna have to go a ways in to be able to get a tenon on that. All right. Josh, this is nothing compared to that epoxy stuff you're working with. All right. Let's see about getting a tenon on this guy. I'm way too high. Anyway, Josh, you know when I want to show off, I just use one hand. Hey, Suzanne, welcome in. All right. Yeah, we're going to have to go up. This bowl's just getting shallower and shallower. But there you go, Josh. We're going to end up all the way up here. It's going to be a fairly shallow bowl. Like I said, I need to get past this to be able to create the tenon to grab hold of. Yeah, I think we can get a tenon on there now. Pretty sure we can. Hey Ryan, what's going on, man? That was a spindle gouge. If you guys didn't catch that. You can use a spindle gouge on a bowl, just got to be careful. Wouldn't recommend trying it on the inside, but the outside, as I said, just be careful. Okay, I think that'll work. Let's see, I think this will work too. Wormwood screw off to the side, flipped around. Like I said, I have the dovetail jaws, so that's why you saw me do that. There we go. Did you guys adjust it again? There we are. Really need to get a set of cold jaws so I can do tenons like that. Cold jaws. Those guys. They come in real handy. Now we're getting some speed going. You talking cold jaws or are you talking the, oh yeah, Nova cold jaws. The Nova jaws fit on the Rikon chucks. The Rikon jaws fit on the Nova chucks. So I think Rikon bought Nova. So we all know Nova pretty much went out of business. But if you do have a bunch of Nova chucks that don't have all the jaws, the Rikons do fit. See if I got a little bit of that right wing left on the 5/8. The left one's pretty well dull. Right one doesn't feel much better. A little bit. Speaking of which, I gotta see you there, Dan. Add as moderator. There you go. Yeah, you guys can see better now. Get the dust off of there. Alright. A little lopsided right here. Whoop, whoop. tighten that up. I think that gouge is just about done. Alright, yeah, I'm starting to tempt fate going that thin with those cracks. Yeah, if it blows up, it blows up. That is about as thin as we can really go. Hey Tim, welcome in. Go ahead and there you go. You're now a moderator as well. All right, let's see how close we are to going through the bottom. So just about 1 3/8. So we can take this about 1 5/8. About another 1/4 inch down. That is just shy of 1.5 inches. Okay, I can get rid of that. I think from this point on, we're just going to use our scraper. As I clear shavings off everything. Raise you guys up a touch. So you guys can still see good. Whoop. Right about there, I think. Yeah. That's squealing because we're getting real thin right over there. Real thin. There we go. That was probably that cracked piece of wood that just went flying. Yep. Right there. That's all right. There ain't much left there. Yep, and he's splitting right down. Josh called that. We'll put some CA in there, might tape that off, even put a little epoxy down in there. We'll get it straightened out. Just use packing tape and fill that. Yep. My exact thought as well. All right, let's get him out of there. I think I'll be doing epoxy pours tomorrow. Get him out of here and take a look. Got some real neat grain patterns in him. They're a little chip out, but the heck was that? Oh, you guys see how lucky I got? Half the tenon just fell off. That could have gone really bad. And we'll put that over there. So tonight we made our 2 bowls. Here was our first one. We got a little cavity. We're going to fill that with that Pacific Blue epoxy. I think that's what everybody liked the best. Carpenter bee hole in it. And I said, not the prettiest wood. I don't know what wood this actually is. I said, found this on the base after a storm. But we'll make it kind of nice. I don't know what this one is either. But yeah, I think Josh is right. Probably use a packing tape. Cover that up. Probably use some more of that Pacific Blue epoxy on that one too, since I'm going to be mixing it anyway. And I'll probably turn that into a short so you guys can see what comes of it. Well, I hope you like this. Haven't been live in a long time, so it was fun for me. I think I still got some more wood over this way underneath the drum sander there, so we probably do this a couple more times. Oh, can't show you that. I can. That's the next project we're working on. So with that, guys, what's that? Were they both dry? Yes, these are dry. These have been, I've had these since early summer, late spring time frame, and they've been sitting in the pile of chips, just drying out. So again, hey guys, thanks for coming. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and we might do some more lives coming up. So y'all take care. Have a great night. Bye-bye. Oh, you know, I don't remember how to close this. Maybe this? Yeah, that's it.